Welcome or welcome back. This is the 7th video of our before and afters of our home. This video is going to be about the guest bedroom that is downstairs. We call this room our Alice in Wonderland room because it is themed to Alice in Wonderland. There's lots of nods in here to Alice in Wonderland. I'll point them out as we go along. But as you know, before we can see the after, we have to see the before. So let's show you what this room looked like before.
Go back here, got another bathroom. Over here, full bath. Got a nice big suite bedroom, spare bedroom.
So there you have the before, another feature wall. This one was green. And this room actually underwent a few color transformations because we painted it one color and just thought it was too dark of a blue, so we painted it again. I am starting on the room downstairs, so I wanted to start that vlog and show you the process of that. So this is the bedroom that is downstairs. It's the guest bedroom, and we have moved all of the furniture. Yeah, Emma's sitting over there looking out the window, barking at everybody. This is the paint that we chose. It's gonna be really bright blue. We chose this because this room we are going to theme to Alice in Wonderland. So we thought that this blue was a nice match to Alice's dress. Ooh, What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Looking out at the world. Blinds are finished. I think they look fabulous. I have all of the lower sections cut in. I think this is going to be a much better color. And now that you've seen the before, let's show you the after. Okay, now this room underwent kind of two transformations because when we did initially paint this room, we painted it a very dark blue. We were trying to base the color on the color of Alice's dress. So the room was that shade of blue for a number of years, and then once I left my job and we really started doing the nitty-gritty on all of the home updates and upgrades, we decided to repaint this room to a more subtle blue color, and I do think it looks a whole lot better. It's not as, whoa, that's blue, as it was before. There wasn't a whole lot of renovations that had to be done to this room. It's just basically a new ceiling fan, because like I've said in other videos before this, all of the rooms just had fans with no lights. So we did add a ceiling fan with lights, and we painted twice, and we added new carpeting. And I painted the door. There's actually 2 doors in this room, and the closet door I also painted. And I also painted the inside of the closet because, have I told you I'm extra? let me show you some of the details. This room is pretty big, pretty expansive. This is the door that you come in the room here. There's the hallway, and there's plenty of room on both sides of the bed. The room is, like I said, pretty big, lots of room for activities. As soon as you come in the room, we have the picture of Alice and the Cheshire cat. There's some of the talking flowers there. And I did find these at IKEA. I thought they were kind of appropriate because there is a scene in Alice in Wonderland where she's falling down the hole and you see chairs going past her. So at least that's how I remember it. I may be totally wrong. I don't know. It's been a very long time since I watched Alice in Wonderland. But I have those there. They're hooks. But yeah, nothing hanging on them. But there we go. And the bedroom spread we bought specifically for this room because I thought that it kind of matched the vibe in here. I did get it from Target years and years and years ago. On this side table, we do have a little Alice in Wonderland nod there with the Mad Hatter. It is a cup, but it's never been used as a cup. It's always been in here. What else? We have these plates here that I got at Disney at one point in time. And my dad gave me this lamp. It is not a real Tiffany, it's a knockoff. I did change out the knobs on the bedside tables as well as this dresser. They just had silver knobs and I changed them out to these because I thought it was appropriate for Alice in Wonderland. We have a little shelf here with a lot of little Alice in Wonderland nods, butterflies going up. I liked that wreath just because I thought it looked pretty unique. And then over here, I have butterfly prints that I ordered from Amazon. I also thought it was Alice in Wonderland-esque and appropriate for this room. And over here we have the story of Alice in Wonderland. I did get this from our trip to St. Augustine. When we went to St. Augustine, it was in a little store there, so we got that. We had these shelves in North Carolina. We had no idea what to do with them. The other one is in our attic, and we did hang this over the closet because I wanted to put some of my Alice in Wonderland things on there. So there's a few Alice in Wonderland nods up there. I did tell you that I painted the closet door. These are the doors. I also added these little blue knobs here. Now this closet is chocked full. I can't open the door all the way, but that's what the old paint looked like. Like I said, very, very blue. There's the difference between the old paint and the new paint. New paint is much more subtle than that blue. You guys, if you've been following us for a while, would have seen this bench at some point in time in some of our content. One of our subscribers, Kelly from the channel Bob and Kelly, picked the paint color for this, and I still have yet to pick baskets for it that fit it, but we painted it pink because we thought it was appropriate for this room. And one other detail that I did order from Amazon, let me turn the light switch over here on, is this. Is it on? There you go. I think you can see it now. Mushroom, and it changes colors. And I love it. And that is pretty much it. Not a whole lot to this room, but I think that the changes that we did make, if you notice the before and after transformation, this room came alive after we did some things to it. If you remember, this wall was green, but not a pretty green. I like the color green, but it wasn't a pretty green. And I think it looks a lot better now. So that is it for this room transformation, the before and the after of our downstairs spare bedroom that we call our Alice in Wonderland room. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you on the next one. All those YouTubey things. Bye.